that son. Although I must admit, I am also really tempted for Odium Infinitus. He's currently in charge of Home Guard. Oh no, he's Groningen. Wrong guy. This guy. Which would, I think, split him out from Sweden. Yes, it would, because it's the same level. So we're going to vote for Dominic Laudat. And everyone else in the realm is going to do the same thing, right? Oh, I'm the only one with a vote. Haha! No, I'm not. Wow, these guys hate me. He's a filthy heathen. He's not a filthy heathen. You're a filthy heathen. Actually, you probably are. If you all vote for different people, then that's fine by me. We'll see what happens. New martial lifestyle. Excellent. So we can live off the land, which will increase my supply capacity. That sounds amazing. I'll be taking command of this. Commander promoted. My marshal, Jarl Guillem, has been showing off a promising new recruit. She may not be of noble stock as you, mind you, my liege, but on my name I swear that Mordred is somebody you would want to have by your side. She is good. Very well. Welcome to the court. Yep, here they come. Thankfully we saw the threat early and we started moving. I think I have the movement buff as well. If memory serves. No, that's organised march, which I could have just gotten. Well, we're running like hell. My plan is to run to here, then go to sea, rather than run to here. Because they'll probably stop here and recapture their capital. At least that's what I'm gambling on. Yeah, pretty sure that's what they're going to do. I think I'd make it out to sea anyway. It takes them so long to move around here. Oh no, they actually came after me. Whoop, 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 whoop. I'm on a boat. Do-do-do-do-do-do-do. I'm heading home. I have nothing to gain from these wars. At all. Because I want Estonia to lose their holy war. Because it's against the Österu. Is the goal still tentatively to push down into Spain? Yeah, though I've gotten a little bit bogged down trying to seed my dynasty around Europe. I've actually been really enjoying that aspect of the game. Trying to make your dynasty as big as possible. More than I thought I would, to be fair. Boomer Brown. Humvder. Oxlawn. Double Meat Treat. Tony Ocado, Zamik, Psycho NL, Ted, and Shrewski. Thank you very much for the follows. Welcome to the channel. And Oxlawn, thank you very much for the Prime subscription. Welcome to the Mortlings. Good to have you joining us. Where are my boats gone? I think we're leaving. Brabant has finally become Norse. Excellent. That has taken a while. And we want to promote culture. Huzzah! In Hainaut. I don't actually know which is worth more. Oh no, Cambrai is a 16 development. These places have been super developed while I've been not looking. And it looks like Flanders took Guinness. So he's establishing himself pretty strongly in preparation for taking the throne of Frisia. Gudrid's been swayed. Good. Task is finished. That was the promote culture. Yes, it was. Trying to learn how to play this game. You seem to know what you're doing. I've made a pretty good pretense of knowing what I'm doing. But seriously, if you're trying to learn the game, I would recommend you do two things. First of all, head over to my YouTube, which you can find at youtube.com/MordredViking, where I start this series. You can find that being uploaded now, or check out the VOD here on Twitch. Because I take things a lot slower in the beginning, and I'm kind of working out what is going on and explaining why I'm doing things. And then the other one is there is a video, again on YouTube, which is 10 things I wish I had known when I started playing CK3. Which hopefully will give you some little bits of additional tidbits of knowledge. So check out both of those. And that actually goes to everyone. Like, if you are eager to learn more about the game itself, I would heartily recommend you begin with the beginning of this series. Because here we are in, 4 streams in or something like that. It's a bit higher level, and I don't take my time to explain everything like I used to. And also, that video, I really, really want that 10 things I wish I'd known before starting CK3 video to do well. And for that, it needs views. So check it out, share it with your friends, share it with whoever you think might be interested in Crusader Kings, share it with anyone who you think might not be interested in Crusader Kings. And also just hit the subscribe button over on YouTube as well. I'd massively appreciate that. Fleeing Mender, thank you very much for the follow. Welcome to the channel. And Sir Ice Mage coming in with a 19-month resubscription. Thank you very much for that, Sir Ice Mage. Much appreciate the ongoing support. Drone House, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the channel. Right, I'm going to need to take a very quick 2-minute break. I've got so many of you watching at the moment, I think it would be a shame to stop right now. This is past when I would normally stop, but I'm enjoying this, so I'm going to take a 2-minute break. We'll probably go on for a bit longer, so don't go anywhere, but I really need a break. So 2 minutes, everyone, 2 minutes, and I'll run a quick advert while I'm not here. So 2 minutes, and we'll resume. Yeah, I mean, I've definitely got to have that cliffhanger ending, so can't be stopping until that happens. It's tradition. Alright, switching back to the game. There we go. Cool. I watched the video this evening, found it very helpful, especially since I had a hard time getting into CK2. So far, though, CK3 has been easy to pick up. Yeah, I think that's been one of the biggest bits of praise for this game is just how much easier it is to get into. Somebody in chat was actually saying earlier that a lot of the CK2 veterans are unhappy because it's missing a bunch of features. Well, of course it is compared to CK2, because CK2 was in development for about 10 years. Whereas CK3 is finding a really big new audience because it's that much easier to get into. So after a DLC or two, then I think the CK2 fans are also going to be content. I mean, most of them are. This must be a really small minority. But yeah, hoping you make it to feudal. I don't know, because if we survive for, what was it, 12 more years with Leto, that would be awesome, but I just honestly don't see that happening. I don't know how good the learning is of this heir. We can find that out, though. It was not Engulfer, it was not you, it was you. And your learning is 10. Okay, it's not terrible. And you're a fortune builder, so your stewarding is going to be really good. So that means we're actually going to be able to hold the entirety of Frisia and Holland, probably, with him. Anyway, we need to... Do I want to go... I can't go back to raiding, because we're at war, technically. I could just disband the armies and send them home. Because as I said, I have no real intention of fighting. I might send them here just so that they're defensive. If there is anywhere where they could stand and not take attrition, like Narva. That'll do. Engulfer can marry. Engulfer can marry. I feel kind of sorry for Engulfer. He definitely has been like the forgotten brother. I think it's because he doesn't have one of my names. Engulfer just sounds like a default name. So let's see who could get me the best alliance. Basuki, Nuandang. Yeah, none of these really. Moray perhaps. Bornholm perhaps. What about prestige? And you know what? Turning the age difference off. Maximum age 35. And yes, adult. I don't want you waiting. So there is a Carling that we could marry. Carling Marley. Calm, fickle, just. She is just, which is good. She's possessed, which is not so good. Erlund. No, Orlund, sorry, not Erlund. Not really seeing any of these that I'm particularly jumping at. What about people with traits? Adugo, pretty. Intelligent. What are your abilities? What do you do? I know you're very content. You're a learner. So, insightful thinking. So, Sophie? I'm leaning towards Sophie. We'll go with Sophie. So we lose 300 prestige. She gains 800. That'll do. Match made in heaven. Good. Okay. If you want good alliances of marrying off a boy, you pretty much need to marry him off matrilineally. Well, considering he is... Oh no, he's the second eldest. Odium is the eldest. I forget, where are you? Oh, you're still in Groningen. And Helra has you imprisoned. I think it's unfortunate that you can't ransom people of your house, like regardless of where they are. Especially if they're your children. I feel like the parents should always be allowed to ransom. Anthrok, Vosbo, Ebuds, and G-Man Point. Thank you very much for the follows. Welcome to the channel. Do I want to invite some more champions? What's the quality of my champions right now? They're pretty good. Could do with more though. Can always do with more. So Ingvar, consider yourself recruited. You may join the army. Join the army, they said. See the world, they said. I'd rather be sailing. Rilvas gained opinion with me. Cool. And we're now at 2,000 renown. So if I was the house leader, I could be doing more interesting things with that. But I'm not, so I can't. Sorry, the dynastic leader. So Estonia is getting horribly beaten up, although the war score just doesn't reflect that. Oh, it's because these territories aren't getting beaten up. This stuff is. And who is this? This is Poemana retaking those territories. Denmark is still Rami, Sweden's still you. 69. Am I going to make it to 70? I am still... Oh, I'm in poor health now. I'm starting to ail. War has been resolved. Asa and the Polish conquest of the chieftain of Praha. Ooh, Poland's growing. How's the religions looking now? Because that's probably... Whoa! I have a feeling that we may actually win in France. Ersteru is growing and growing and growing in France. This is kind of an unexpected windfall. It's quite nice. And Catholicism, I feel like Catholicism might actually get wiped out. I'm not convinced it's going to survive. Insula will. Insula is going to be very difficult to uproot at this point. But Catholicism? Look at that Cabarite. That's just mean. Religious world conquest. I doubt it's going to be a religious world conquest, but this is definitely going to have some interesting effects. Virtuous Hofguard I celebrated. Good stuff. Neighbours, finishing wars, don't really care. Alright. Okay, now my ally is losing both of those wars pretty heavily. I'm sorry, ally, but you just picked some really, really bad wars to call me into. I can ransom you. 25 ducats, do it. Huzzah! And off she goes. Good deal. So how's my succession looking now? So the Confederate partition is going to go to my heir. Because he is the Jarl of Holland, I guess? And then Riljas, the other one, is going to get Gardariki. Really? Why would he get Gardariki? Dominic Laudat's now second. That's why he would get it. Yeah, they're all voting for him. I mean, actually, to be fair, that's my second choice. And he's the one that's actually in the realm here. What I'm trying to do, I'm being a bit sneaky, is I'm trying to split him out from Sweden. Because if he splits out from Sweden, they're much more likely to vote for somebody within Gardariki, which would then be the other member of his dynasty, I suspect. Unless any of his children join, in which case, who cares? It's the same dynasty. Capital popular opinion. Is there any way of getting more capital popular opinion? Because that actually seems to matter a lot. Just the runestone. Can I change realm succession gender law? Nope, not until you're feudal. Or height feudal. Sashin Shada, thank you very much for the primary subscription. Very much appreciate the ongoing support there. Loving your take on this game. Thank you. Current ruler of Denmark doesn't seem to be Ersterud. Oh, he's not. He's old. Well, she is. Can't send my armies home while I'm at war with these guys. This war is taking too long. Speed 4x. There's nothing I can do until that's done, basically. Not that my army is in a particularly good shape at the moment, because I gave away most of my territories. Yeah, I know the stewardship one does. That does make elections a lot easier. If I was just, I would probably be getting every single election that I wanted, but I'm not. And neither are you. The other brother is, though. He is. That's why they're voting for him. Part of the problem is, even if he does get into this part of Gardariki, I don't know if I could help him against Sweden. Well, yes, because he's my son. He'd be my brother, so I could get an alliance with him between him and Frisia. And then if he went after Sweden, which he probably would, for his de jure territories, I could then support him. If he times it at a not awful time. Okay, no. Do I want to support that? I still really like the idea of splitting this realm apart. Who's he in jail? Poland. The dude's 70. He's in poor health. I wonder if that's affecting the election. Probably is. Filthy heathen. Oh, you're a filthy heathen. Encroaching foreigner ruler. I have a feeling there's more to this story. You wouldn't have minus 150 with this. I think it's just the fact that you like him so much more. Yeah, it's the foreign ruler that you don't like. And the only one that I think I could sway would be you. And you have 12 votes to his 5. Yeah, I think I need to switch my vote to you as well. Get you officially endorsed. It should make your rule a little bit more stable, I hope. Outliving a child. Oh, Odin, how could you allow my dear son Odium Infinitus to pass on Jarl Eskild's prison? He was blameless, my perfect son. That's the guy that I just switched away from. He just died. He did not deserve this. So who's the ruler of this now? Oh no, it's still him. Wait, where was Odium Infinitus? Alright, I don't know where he was. Child, he was the eldest. Right, he was the one that held, I think, that province. Died under mysterious circumstances. I bet he did.